What's up, guys? So I ended up getting second place this weekend in the blue belt featherweight master 1 division at IBJJF World Master over in Las Vegas. And I wanted to take you guys through my matches here to show how I ended up getting to the podium. So I had those 5 matches total. I got 4 submissions. In my first 4 matches, it was a couple ankle locks and a couple chokes. And then in my 5th match, I got submitted by an ankle lock. And this is match number 1 against a guy named Anthony Travis Lewis. Before these matches, I had tried to look up basically everybody in my section of the bracket at least, and then a few of the like top seeds from the other sections of the bracket. It was a 37-man bracket, so kind of hard to look up everybody, but I could at least look up the ones in my sort of section, and then some of the other ones who I thought might make it to the semis and the finals. I couldn't actually find any footage for Anthony. He was one of the few people that I couldn't, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect going into this. But as we'll see here, I ended up getting a ankle lock in about 11 seconds. So we'll go ahead and start the match. Fun fact, this referee was also my referee at the Master International in Barcelona. So that was kind of a cool coincidence. So we're going to hit the handshake here. And right when we start, I'm already looking at his stance because right here, I'm going to be looking to go into single leg X immediately. That's actually my strategy for every match here at this competition going in. I wasn't trying to like try a whole lot of new stuff. I just wanted to stick with my A game. So the strategy for every single one of these matches was to look for a single leg X to an ankle lock. And if I felt like I couldn't get the submission, then I would look to get a double pant grip, sweep, force half guard, pass from there, and look for a submission from top position. So here I'm already looking for my entry. I can see that he has his left leg forward, but his stance isn't super bladed. If it was super bladed, it kind of makes it more difficult to draw his right leg forward because that's the leg that I want to trap in the single leg X. But here he's pretty squared up, and I can actually look to square him up even more by sort of circling to my right a little bit. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. Yeah, so I take a step to my right, and you can see when I take that step, he has to kind of circle and square up a little bit more, and his stance now is like super wide, so I have a lot of space to enter underneath the legs. And here I'm just looking for 2 upper body grips to basically control his posture as I enter in. So I get a double tricep grip and basically just sit back in a single leg X. So from here, I throw in the guard, and you can see with my left hand, I immediately grab his foot, like something on his foot. I'm sort of grabbing his heel there with my left hand. And my right hand was controlling his posture so that I could control one of his legs on the opposite side. But then I'm going to remove my right hand and go down to control his lower body because that's how I want to start elevating him to set him down so that I can actually get the ankle lock. What a lot of the opponents do is go to like this double knee position, so they base down pretty hard. So you can't really access the cuff necessarily of the pants, but I can still get this grip on the outside of his knee and start looking basically to rock him upwards. But he kind of actually helps me here by stepping up with his left leg. Because that actually helps me to elevate him. And what he's looking to do there is to backstep. So he wants to backstep to his left, but he can't actually do that because I have this double pant control and I have my like the hooks in, so I can basically just follow him with a backwards roll. And that backwards roll is going to put him exactly on the hip that I need him to be on, which is his right hip, with my knees pointed to the left. And I'm still maintaining a pant grip with my right hand while I have sort of the ankle lock grip with my left hand or with my left arm. And from here, I look to go palm to palm in order to finish the ankle lock, but I don't want to go palm to palm until like he's sufficiently on his right hip. And then at that point is when I'm going to release the pant grip with my right hand. So you can see here, now that I have my feet in position, so I had moved my left leg from single leg X to like a butterfly ashi hook, sort of on the inside of his hips. And then my right leg is going to go into more of a 50-50 position and staple his right hip down to the ground. And now that I feel that he's stapled to the ground on his right side, that's where I'm going to let go of the grip on his right leg, or sorry, that's where I'm going to let go of the grip with my right hand and look to go palm to palm here. And the finish here is pretty straightforward. Since we're on the side here, I can just crank back and get the tap right there. And ref's going to call it. And that's going to be it for that finish. So I was happy with that because I think that finished in 11 or 12 seconds, and that meant I could conserve a lot of energy for the matches going forward. Again, this was like a 37-man bracket. I did get a bye, so I only had 5 matches as opposed to 6. Every single one of these guys I hadn't competed against before. So it's always best if you can get the submission pretty quickly and then save the energy for like the subsequent matches. So let's skip ahead to an alternate ankle since this is just an 11-second match. We can watch from the IBJJF camera. So this is just the opposite angle. You can actually see back there on the right-hand side, that's Matt Guffey. He's a brown belt from CTA. He was recording that first angle. Shout out to Matt. Thank you for the footage. So we'll go ahead and start, play it right through. So he's pretty squared up. So I look for a single leg X, get a double pant grip, backwards roll, set him on the right hip, butterfly ashi 50-50, release his leg, go palm to palm, and get the finish. Yeah, so that's going to be it for match number 1. 4 more matches to go after that. So I will see you guys in match number 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.